Cambridge and Nottingham with a win and a draw. Well, Slough have played an extra game now, but they're on 2 wins and a defeat. So it's still very close. Lee Valley, Oxford Stars, Blackburn Hawks, Huskies Div 2, and Ice Crushers all looking for their first points of the weekend, but no, my apologies, it's just the Ice Crushers who are looking for a point. Everyone else has at least 1 point, so it's still very much everything to play for, and we couldn't wish for a better competition so far. Huskies Elite then, obvious favourites for this one, you would say, with all due respect to the Midnights, but so these two sides will be playing 2 divisions apart next season, and whilst they haven't quite yet played a game back in the Elite League, this is a Bristol Elite League side now. Benson forward to Loftus, he'll chase that one down into the corner. Nice hands there from the Oxford player, Lawrence Summers. Stretch pass to try and play a teammate in. This is Jody Attrell. Now Benson tried to get the shot off. Summers poking it away just as she was about to pull the trigger. As we'll get a face-off inside the Oxford zone then. Shot from the left wing side, it was a rising effort, it looped over there from Beth Walden. Kelly's open on the point, but will feed Pereira-Mori, who goes for a return pass to pick out Jess Jones. Jones again works it back from Aniko Gall, lovely drag back, but Summers again getting a piece of that one to break the play up, and then a teammate can blast down the ice to clear. Again, no icing is called in this tournament. A reminder, offsides are being called, but no icings. And it just keeps the game flowing a little bit better. Mackenzie Kelly then, over on that far side, picking out Pereira-Mori, who will drop back, another one of the players who's on a 2-way with the Solihull Vixens. Over to the far side, and Evie Corson. Beth Walden keeps the puck moving. Shot in, be gathered, and it crept under the goalie, through the crease, and landed in the snow just to just wide of that glove side post. Puck certainly slowed down by the snow, as we'll get a penalty on Oxford's Charmaine Coles then, the tripping call. Was it? No, it's not Charmaine actually, it's Amy Haddon. It looked like Charmaine was the closest player to her, but Amy Haddon is the one who's gone into a box. Shot from Corson is blocked. They'll try to squeeze it under the body of Lawrence Summers. Physical play there from Jody Attrell, trying to squeeze it past Corson. And the breakaway, Adji scored, short-handed. Jody Attrell with a short-handed breakaway. And, well, that's the best way to deal with a penalty kill, isn't it? Give your team a goal. And that breaks the deadlock, and I don't think anyone was expecting this Bristol side to be a goal down. But that is the position they find themselves in right now, as we're going to face off. It's 2 minutes shown on the penalty clock for some reason, but Amy Haddon is allowed to resume into the action. That one's controlled off the foot there of Summers, and Oxford having a bit of difficulty clearing the puck first time, but then Summers blasts it down the full length of the ring. Katie Edgington will control to Becky Osmond now. Ash Loftus is up with her. Oh, good effort. Now the palm stinger there from Stephanie Taylor. We're going to get a timeout there. I think she hurt herself in the action of making that save. And just needs a minute. Maybe make sure all her fingers are still attached to her hand, because that was a real strong effort coming in. As goalie just needs a minute to catch her breath, maybe regain her focus. But you could tell straight away it had hurt her. She grimaced and sort of half dropped to the ice, but say that'll I'm sure she'll not notice it if her team can hang on and reach a famous win. Either way, it's going to force Bristol to try and score twice now, isn't it? Well, that's the first goal that has beaten Gemma Davis in this tournament, and I don't expect her to see many pucks go past her this weekend, as Benson shoots from distance. It's blocked. It came off Nicola Zabinska. Osman pokes the puck away and regains possession. Breeze Edgington gets a return pass. Nice work this from Osman, who gets a shot off. It was a rising effort and it deflects up off the stick of Natasha Federi. Picked off by Amy Haddon. Jess Jones. Beth Walden, who's open. She whiffs on it. But does very well to readjust and prevent Jodie Attrell from what would be another breakaway opportunity. Attrell, though, will receive the puck with a nice shuffle forward there from Zabinska, who heads back to the bench. That's going to be offside on Oxford. Clock continues to tick down. Jess Jones to take the draw for Bristol then. She works it back across the red line. Slip forward by the Huskies, but then they're forced back once more. Paige Breen will control. Jess Jones cuts inside, rides that challenge, gets a shot off. It pops up out the glove and the blocker of Stephanie Taylor. Jones collects a loose puck from the hash mark, still in control, Jess Jones. Nice poke check. That disrupts the play, but she can control it back to Pereira Murray, who does well up along these near boards. Still with Pereira Murray, who puts it into a nice area, but pushed away by Stephanie Taylor. 5:22 to go. Oxford now looking to burst through there with Jodie Attrell. Maybe a hook there. Oh, and a big collision at centre ice, or mid-ice I should say, is Summers and Kelly it was, who ran into each other. 5:02 to go. Worth shoots, drags it wide of the goal over on the far side. Awesome. I think it was both of them. It was Evie and Hope Corson combining over there on that far side, the two sisters. Paige Breen is forced to drop back. Still with Breen. Amelia Worth. Puck comes loose, it'll be collected by Coles. Play is broken up by Hope Corson. Still with Coles, who's ploughing a lone furrow up front there as she had about 4 Huskies players around her. I think her teammates were in the middle of the line change there. So a little bit slow to get up with the play. Carried forward by Amelia Worth, who shoots and scores. It was a speculative effort. She just tried to get something on net, but it's gone in. And with less than 3 minutes 50 to go, Bristol have brought themselves back level. There's still plenty of time to find a winner. Is that a momentum changer? So it is a shame for Oxford though, because they were playing well. Yes, you'd have to say on the balance of play, Bristol have posed more questions, but they took their goal well. They've enjoyed some time in the offensive zone. They've competed. They've defended well. And some strong goaltending from Stephanie Taylor as well. But that effort from distance has flown in. And as I say, on the balance of play, you'd have to say Bristol deserve it. 3 minutes to go then. We're tied at 1. That is banked off the boards. Nice passing here from Bristol, really using the full width of the ice surface as well to advance into the offensive zone. Inside the final 2.5 minutes. Good work from Ash Loftus from behind the back of the net. Thought about maybe putting something on net, but then look for the pass and then allow Oxford's defenders to recover. Paige Breen, Evie Benson even. Emily Benson even. I'll try that one again. It's a long day, folks. Don't judge. There's control out the corner and from behind the back of the net. Edginton. Work the space for herself to get the shot off. It'll be chased down in the corner by Ellen Pereira-Mori. Aniko Gall, who has to delay before entering. Lauren Summers keeping her honest there. Right at the edge of the blue line. Bristol, though, running out of time to try and find this winner. Mackenzie Kelly has to glove that one. Oh, she was tripped, but I think it was actually off her own teammate's stick that brought her down. That one has stung the palm or perhaps fingers of Natasha Federy, who tried to glove that one. Pereira-Mori. And that one's cleared with a little over a minute to go. Gemma Davis has time to control. And Nico Gall on that far side. Gall goes rink wide to pick out Pereira-Mori. Controls on her backhand, enters the zone, onto her forehand. Forced wide by some good defending there by Amy Haddon. Mackenzie Kelly, who's got space to shoot. Can she get a shot off? She will, but the presence of Charmaine Coles is enough to drag it wide and high. And that clearance is a vital one from Oxford with 30 seconds to go. Maybe one last push here for the host team. As Pereira-Mori finds Jess Jones straddling that blue line. Dances round the first play, round the second, gets a shot off. Maybe Stephanie Taylor got a fingertip to that one, just enough to help it on its way. It was rising over anyway, I think, but she certainly made sure it was going to go over. Kelly fires, comes off the stick from Federy. Evie Corson. It's going to end in a draw here. And Oxford have got a really good result, a famous result against the holders, the hosts and the favourites.